Am I the a-hole for telling my wife her family needs to get a hotel next time they visit because of their kids? My wife 36F and I 35M have been married for 7 years and have a 5-year-old son. My wife has 4 siblings, 2 brothers and 2 sisters. Her brothers live far away and she isn't very close to them. Both her sisters live within 2 hours of us and the 3 of them are very close. Both of her sisters have 2 kids. Her youngest sister, Jin 25F, has a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. Jin, her husband, and their kids came to visit us this past weekend for Memorial Day. We have 3 bedrooms in our house. Our master, our son's room, and a smaller guest room. My wife decided on her own that we would let Jin and her family have our bedroom. Apparently, Jin's kids aren't the best sleepers at home, and if they are in an unfamiliar place, it's even worse. So, my wife offered Jin our room so all of them can be in one room and my wife and I would sleep in the guest room. Turns out that by bad sleepers, Jin meant that her kids wake up multiple times a night and then wake up for good at 5 a.m. every single day. I don't know about anyone else, but the last thing I want to do on a weekend is be woken up by a screaming baby at 5 a.m. 3 days in a row. It wasn't just the crying baby, but the fact that Jin and her husband would also be running around getting whatever the baby needed. The commotion woke our son up, who then woke my wife and I up. Every day at 5 a.m., I spent the entire weekend tired and cranky. To make things worse, Jin and her husband would take naps together whenever one of their kids was napping, which left my wife and I to watch their non-napping kid. I complained to my wife about being tired, and she told me that her sister and brother-in-law need the rest more than we do because this is their life every day, so we should help them get at least a little bit of a break. But by the time Jin and her family left on Monday, all I wanted to do was sleep, which I did. Immediately after they left, my wife got upset with me for napping because our son was also tired and cranky and was fighting her on everything. She woke me up so that she could take a break. I later told her that next time her sister wants to come visit, they need to get a hotel because their kids' sleeping habits are clearly disruptive to our entire family. She told me that she isn't going to tell her sister to fork out hundreds for a hotel room when we have the space for them in our house. She also said that Jen's kids will become better sleepers as they get older. I told her that every decision she's making prioritizes her sister over me and our son, and she got defensive and told me I'm being a jerk. Maybe I'm far enough removed from the baby stage that I blocked it out, but I don't remember ever being so disruptive to anyone when we were guests in their house. They are supposed to come visit us again for the 4th of July and I'm already dreading it. So am I the a-hole for suggesting this?
Here are the top comments.
Not the a-hole. If they live less than 2 hours away, they don't really need to be staying multiple nights so often. If your wife insists on playing babysitter for her sister, then 4th of July sounds like a great weekend for you and your son to visit your family or friends.
Not the a-hole. Tell your wife that either her family can get a hotel or you'll get a hotel room for you and the kiddo. Y'all deserve sleep too.